Rays, there's a lot of real opportunity to be able to make some adaptations. I'd like to see a fade come in once more, as that was really dominant, and it's going to be staying that way more likely
we're
than
clear.
not, as well as
What's up, everyone? Welcome
that,
back to
double
yet
smoke. Still
another
going for the double
stream.
smoke, but maybe take out the Omen, add in a Brimstone, something like that. I think it was Dark Forest Freedom who was at least a little bit privy to the
today we are currently
co-streaming. So that could be something that they'll try to run
today
to.
we are watching the Grand GG. Fun fact, I actually do cast in this I do cast in this kind of tournament circuit. I am one of the casters for our production team, and I'm bored. I'm bored. I said, why not co-stream this stuff, you know?
Maps, they're still different from each other, so hoping to see UT Arlington, find themselves a little bit, find a place where they can overtake Dark Forest Freedom here. We just have to see.
Yeah, I think that there's a real opportunity for them to be able to do it. If they can play fast tempo, if they can get onto site fast on their attack, if they can really take a lot of control over some of those main priority objectives, like taking over hookah, like taking over lamps, those can really start to pull the way of this game into their favor, especially if their opponent doesn't have something like that Raze, Brimstone, Teo, Fade.
I accidentally switched windows, but I hope my mind's out right now.
I'd like to see something like that possibly coming in, right? If you want to run a Teo, that could certainly be able to pull up relatively nicely, as well as possibly go for the Sky, right? The Trailblazer, a nice piece of utility. If you're able to make the connection, you deal that 30 damage, you get that concuss off, and I certainly do expect that to be something they might go for.
We thinking double smokes? We thinking double initiator?
I think ideally we're going to be seeing both, right? There's a real possibility that they will run solo duels, put their duels player on Raze, come in with a double controller.
Bro, I just got an ad. Ain't no way.
Clove, Viper, Brimstone possible. I don't really see an idea of running that Viper Omen on a map like this unless they really have an idea of, okay, we're going to take Showers control, we're going to have our Omen fake TP a couple times with that Shrouded Step, we're going to just put our Viper wall up there, try and make something happen. But I think ideally what I'm going to be looking towards is going to be, who do they want to run in terms of a Sentinel? Will they run somebody in terms of a Sentinel? There's two that come into mind, right? The number one, the character you're going to be expecting me to say more likely than not, is going to be that Chamber. It's a very ranked agent in terms of how you're going to play it. You're gonna have them
I'm just gonna test my audio real quick, because I literally am just doing this stream right now off the bat. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing this right now at the blue.
On the opposite side of this spectrum, there is a real world where they could run a deadlock, right? Put them on the B site, keep it locked down. But we look towards the compositions that are going to be locked in. It's kind of that standard tried and true. We are going to be getting what looks to be a double duelist for the Dark Forest Freedom, though, with Milo on the Raze and Guardius Maximus sticking on the Yoru.
Of course, you want to have that Viper and that Brim on this site. Yeah, it's always going to be a solid pick.
I might lower my volume though a little bit.
Have that kind of smoke control, no matter where you're going, no matter what.
I'm gonna lower my volume a bit because sounds very
destroyed
a little, but I think we're good on that one.
And honestly, Dark Forest Freedom's composition, not a surprise.
I'm looking at the microphone right now. I think the decimal meter is a little bit low, so I'm gonna
increase
the decimals. 2.8 decibels. I think this should be good. Oh,
not a surprise at all. But waiting on what Moss.
Okay, there we go.
We saw Moss play Neon last game, so wouldn't be a surprise if we saw them. Yeah, pick Neon this time again.
Okay, Neon again for UT Arlington. Okay, so by the way, I'm rooting for UT Arlington because I saw their because I love them, and I also got to watch the game against. I think last time they played was against Roosevelt, so I'm just wanting to really root for them right now this one time.
I'd expected this to come out, but I was really hoping it wouldn't. I'm a little bit concerned over the UT Arlington composition. Moss on the Neon, obviously when they were pulling out their ultimate, was able to deal
double smokes, no Sentinel. I feel like it'll hurt them. Personally, for me, if I was playing blind, I would not go for a double duelist composition. But I mean, it's UT Arlington. I want to see how their ideas work. I mean, I can see the idea. I definitely see the idea. Kind of like having Kara play that kind of pseudo Sentinel in a way with the dog and stuff. You could also have just one duelist go in. Like, for example, let's say if Vortex would be the first one to go onto site, you could have Moss play the flank watch. Or you could have Crit. You can have both duelists go in. Crit puts up the wall, MRZ with the main smokes, and then Crit just watches flank, you know? So I would say that would be the main idea there.
snake bite to be able to close off the angle that everyone else is going to be rushing in from.
It's
So,
be a very
little bit of a difficult time, but we get on in round number 1 right here.
A flash on the other side, very nice crit, just
Very
lurking
fast push
over.
showers.
So
Try to clear it out. Have that dog clear out.
they're already scaled up. Like the duelist has already done their job.
Knows
So
about the pressure,
generally,
though.
I think I would love to do.
I mean, and
Generally, let's get there.
really
Moss
see this Viper start
taking
to
out
shine.
Frank.
Moss somehow
Nice
already
one.
inside with that frenzy has the first kill.
Milo.
There you go, eliminating one of the smokes that can, possibly exist here.
Yikes.
Milo with a
Oh wait, they should be aware of this flank, right?
Out on this smoke.
Please,
Finds
please,
two
Kara,
somehow
Kara.
before being taken down. MRZ.
What the hell?
Not
Oh
gonna be
my
enough.
goodness.
Gordius, Maximus, and Uta, they're the two who take down people now. But last man standing. Not
Yikes.
uncommon to see, apparently.
Oh, that just
Dark
it
Force
just all
Freedom do
fell
take the
apart.
first
It just
round.
all fell apart.
Be nice.
Like I said, they need one flank
Really
watch.
nice,
They can't
actually.
they can't all be on site. Like I mean, the entry from Vortex and Moss, it was a good idea, right? But then when it comes to just to general trades, it just didn't work. And also not to mention, like I said, they should be watching flank. Like you should be watching A short, cave, anything of the sorts. Make sure that there's no one behind you. But no, they did not do that. So I'm kind of sad.
We've seen them in the past having difficulties with these pistol rounds. When you look towards how they started out in the grind GG their first couple of weeks, when they were playing on a different team name, that was kind of something that I was looking towards them as a bit of an issue, right? But now they're going to have to kind of come back from that. We're going to be seeing a little bit of information gained down A. And as of now, there's not a whole ton, but this stack over towards the A site could really provide some deadliness. As you got that Stinger, you got that Judge, the close range weaponry will like to thrive.
Juice in a great position to be calling out rotates if the, even attempt to happen. And these
Because I know
smokes are so
questions are
oppressive,
supposed to be with the
it's
camera,
really
but
hard
like I
to
said, I just
control
did this out of the blue,
with
so
gunner
I'll
fit.
definitely
Find a
I'll definitely
different
fix
way
that
out
up
here,
next
but they're
time.
gonna try,
Next time I
Smoke
cool
goes
stream this,
down.
I'll definitely
Viper
go for it.
smokes go up for UT
Oh,
Arlington.
I'm Frank coming
Vortex
out from
drops
that
out.
smoke. Very nice.
One-for-one trade for Gordius,
my caster
Maximus
voice
is
that came
running
out.
through with the
Oh
Judge.
my god!
Crosses like a truck and plows through two people. Moss still.
I mean, these
somehow
close range
alive.
weapons, they're just
Can't find
taking the
much more than
fight,
Gordius.
so you really
Crit.
just need to take them.
Again.
Very nice coming in from the
All
side
down
of
to Crit. Can't
DFF.
find the kill
My
there.
gosh,
Dark
bro.
Force Freedom with another round win.
Bro, what is going
Really
on?
putting out all the stops as they find 2 in a row. This time they don't even allow that spike to get planted. They completely dominate when it comes to that presence in lamps, as the Stinger was just completely spraying out, inputting damage left, right, and center. And
Honestly, they
having
should have not
MRZ
given them close
being
range
taken
fights.
down
'Cause, like,
early on was just
you
such
know
a
that
bit
they
of a
have these
fashion.
guns. The moment the
Really
first kill
working on that
happens, you know that they have these
if
guns, so they should have just
say
really
the least.
played
Now,
up together. But I
come
mean,
on
looking
in
at
round
this
3
next
this
push
time,
over
UT
here.
Arlington, they were able to make some real easy
let's
success
see.
with especially MRZ when they were on map number 1. Can they replicate that success? They put up the same default Viper wall to be able to cut off this left corner. That we are
Shouldn't this
seeing right
Viper
now,
wall be a little bit
but
deeper?
Gordius Maximus will all
Like,
but
just
take
a little bit
advantage of
closer.
it.
Okay.
Vortex
I'm not
with
gonna
first
speak
kill
anymore.
into showers though gives such
Oh no.
a big opening.
Kara!
for A
Oh,
site.
oh!
Versus this rotate, but Gordius is
Ow.
in the smoke and he's really playing it. The spike goes down, pushes out though for some reason, and so loses
Please,
his life
please.
there.
Oh my god.
And now
UT,
Moss on the
UT,
site.
not again, please.
It's Milo
Not
who
again.
finds
Not
kill.
again, UT.
And it's such bad
Gosh,
positioning
bro.
for UT Arlington is Juice
What?
with the outlaw.
Bro, like, I don't understand. They
Puts down
get,
this,
they
rotate it
managed
all,
to
and
get
Dark Force
they
Freedom,
managed
they
to
shut
get
down this
and
Viral.
Frank on baths, sorry, in baths, and then just lose the round. Like, you get the pick first, and then somehow you just allow yourself to get traded out. Like, I do not understand what you guys are doing in that situation. Like, what? Come on, bro. Come on.
If I'm just waiting on this B site with an outlaw, realistically, they're not going to have the shields to be able to take more than one shot, and that was the case. Now that's 3 rounds. Dark Force Freedom looking to put themselves in the driver's seat within game number 2, take a 2-0 victory, win out on that $100 prize pool. As taking some priority over towards this long position, they're going to have a decent ideology towards that Prowler, right? They're putting it down in the teleporter, and that gives them the space with the information.
Here's execute now. Vortox onto the side, has a dash back, does spot out one, so they know there has to be at least 2 here because they
Sorry,
hear
I
that
was
Prowler
looking at
go
my
through
phone.
TP.
What just happened?
Take down Juice. It's a 1-for-1 trade in Utah. Oh my goodness, just in the worst
Utah getting
position.
cooked with 2
Face
pieces of
first into
Utah.
both a stun and a molly
Oh,
now.
I feel
and
bad.
Frank
I
tried to
feel
find
bad for
something on
Utah,
the side.
man.
Walks out, but a nice blind for information, but still,
Nice pick off
you're
my
looking the wrong way
so.
here. And of course,
overall.
gonna be taken down. Now Kara's gonna peek out. Give that opening to Moss.
MRZ,
Moss
MRZ, please,
kills.
MRZ, turn.
Looking straight at MRZ and Moss.
No, Gertrude is wanting to play with his food. Okay, I give that.
You want a chance to win this round, and it's not gonna be good. And Gurdius takes the kill, saves the round for Dark Force.
They had the round in the bag. What are they doing?
Good start, to say the least, for this team. Last time that they were in a little bit of a difficult predicament like this when it comes to the money having a little bit of a lower.
They had the round.
UT Arlington squad, they kind of.
I feel like Moss should have just played the time. Yeah, I get he's low health, but he should have just played the time there.
Opponents have no money, and they kind of said, "All right, we'll just play a little bit of a slow pace." This time, however, they made sure to keep their guards up. They did not get overzealous on any moment in the round, and that will give Dark Force Freedom another round to the board. So far, they have been unrivaled. Juice now picks up an operator, looking to possibly play that down towards long, but they will swap it down to the Vandal.
Now taking this B site.
Getting ads after ads, bro.
Dark Force Freedom not going to be very happy with how the last round went. Especially considering that it was a buy to a save, and Dark Force Freedom definitely should not have taken so many losses that round. Hoping to play it a bit better this time, but Nightfall's going down. A big stun from the waylay here.
Okay, Utah.
As Gurdius Maximus caught
almost
out,
gets Moss on the timing, so that was close enough.
Uta not clear out in this U-Haul position.
Crit!
Oh my goodness,
that was close. Okay, nice try, Crit. Nice try, buddy.
On this positioning against Milo. Has to take the showstopper to the face.
Okay,
That's
come
Moss
on.
still playing for UT Arlington best as they can, but it's not
do you
enough.
see what I'm suffering with right now?
Like, Arlington have
they
yet
get
to find
the site correct
on the board, and
they just the trades just are not going in their favor, bro. They just aren't going in their favor.
Certainly is destructive to the mindset one would have to imagine. They've consistently been shut down, and at this point they're coming into this next round with not a lot of tools.
I'm gonna be tweaking here, bro.
A couple investments from Milo where they pulled out the showstopper after having Crit trying to hit him in the back, but it was just a little bit of lackluster shooting from Crit, who wasn't able to seal the deal on the kill in time, and that just gave this Dark Force Freedom another kill on the flank. As now it's down to
me and Milo actually have the same vantage right now,
and a bit of an A hit will come in pursuing.
Have to say, UT Arlington not doing terrible when it comes to taking space.
That's my point.
Really just depends on them keeping that space.
One of the casters just said my point. Like,
as I look,
they don't have problem taking space, but the problem is their 1v1s. Thank you, MRZ. Oh my gosh.
Punish for MRZ onto Milo's push here.
Nice try.
Mirrored only seconds later by Juice punishing this Vortox. Actually, no. Sorry. Juice pushing up so far into V long. Finally being punished by Kara. But still, finding that kill into Vortox, kind of insane. But of course, trades are going 1 for 1, but Yuta finally finds the spike. Finds 2 kills as well to couple with it, and it's all MRZ. Now, Dimensional Drift from Gurdius Maximus to point out exactly where MRZ is. Not even the...
I'll just say it. Just like what one of the casters said.
MRZ space here goes for the shorty even.
Oh my god.
Will miss, but Aunt Frank there to pick it up. So, Dark Force Freedom, they have all 6 rounds so far.
I'm actually getting very sad right now.
I had expected them to be doing well in this map.
At least UT got some rounds in the last map, but now they're just 6-0 right now. I would take a timeout at this moment in time. Like, please UT take a timeout. Please just take a timemeout. Like, they're good at taking space, like taking down the extremities like A short, showers, B short, B long. Like, they take these extremities really well. But then when it comes to the 1v1 duels and when it comes to just trying to get kills to secure the space, it's just not working.
That 6-0 and a 6-1.
The ult will be going in, coming in with the second.
Double ultimate actually, and
oh
my goodness, Yuta somehow
almost getting it.
Not caught up in it. Juice finally out of the stun. Tries to peek out and go for
okay.
Here.
Trades after trades.
Frank catches out
trades
Kara.
are going in.
Somehow we've only gotten 2 kills on each side. So
you can rotate.
2 for 2 trade. Now the
I guess the idea here would just to keep
in order
them,
to rotate to A, try to get that spike down. Milo in a nice position though, might be able to capitalize on something here.
No, Milo.
Spike down. Watches the smoke.
Nice.
Not gonna be walking
Nice
out
one,
the right
MRZ.
way.
Nice.
Is caught out.
Nice.
Last player standing.
Yuta.
Thank you, Vortex.
Still
Okay,
gonna be
finally,
the ATP, but
we're gonna get
not
one round,
really
guys. We're gonna
be
get
an
one
issue here
round.
because Vortex is able
Don't
to
you worry. UT will be
the
getting one
other kill
round. Don't
needed
worry about
so
it.
and Frank. With
They're
3
gonna get it.
kills,
They're gonna get it, right?
only position of 1, and
Okay,
that's the only one
all
you
good.
know.
Crit, all good, all good.
Throws the molly,
That's
nice.
all good. That's all
Blockage
good.
onto Yuha.
Nice one, Vortex. Finally, we get it. My gosh.
And finally, UT Arlington, they find themselves on the board.
I don't know. I don't like that round a lot from Dark Forest Freedom. I think, to say the least, that they got way too overconfident in their own ability. And you saw it specifically from Juice and Milo, who were just kind of disrespecting UT Arlington's entire play. As when the side execute onto the B side came through, we saw Juice trying to peek out of elbow.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it 6-6 half. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it. If it's not a 6-6 half, I will genuinely cry.
The center of sight. And there was the same thing with Milo.
Okay,
Right?
here we go
again.
Here we go.
Go down. I honestly thought they were
very
going to
nice.
try and concede the idea of engaging, but then they walked out.
Over push now, Vortex.
And
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't
Play
be
with
the
the
end
team.
of the world if they did that beforehand. But
Nice one, Kira.
Kara walks out.
Boy.
The Viper wall goes down, but still finds that kill. Now, Milo's kind of stuck in showers all alone, and Moss gonna take that kill for free. Oh my goodness, the smoke from Anne Frank, though. And Anne Frank, the absolute punisher right now, has 3 on the board somehow, somewhere.
Not again. Please, please, not again.
Teleport out. For the spike crit, though, still some kind of lurk going on.
Not again,
Spike is going to gravitate straight back towards A. Keep in mind, though, Anne Frank's on the site, finally going to be put down by crit, and now Spike.
Thank you.
It's a free site, but they don't know that. And their slow walk, it's giving ample time for Dark Forest Freedom to make this rotate and put themselves in some sort of a position if UT Arlington still want to get the plant onto A. And they're suspicious and really waiting for this. The Viper pick gonna go down though. UT Arlington, they know they want this kill.
Yeah, let's see how Uta plays this.
Needs to come up with 2 here. He's gonna approach the Viper's pit from this angle, and unfortunately, crit just gonna miss it. Vortox too. Yuta somehow sidestepping both of them and making their way into the Viper's pit, and might circle all the way back around to U-Haul. But the Viper pick goes down. Now, Crit and Vortox, they're both in U-Haul. They're gonna have that nice little peek. Doesn't manage to get the kill straight onto Yuta. Yuta doesn't know they're both in U-Haul either. And can't even get the first kill onto
okay,
Vortox.
that's a nice play. But like Yuta, that was like, honestly, Yuta was doing pretty well going into the Viper's pit. I was a little confused why he turned around, but I guess, yeah. I guess that makes sense, because like, you only saw one, right? So you don't have to U-Haul it out. They could have done a crossfire. So
for this Dark Forest.
Forgive me, I'm only silver. I played the game for like 3 years.
Viper's Pit.
Actually,
capability, and I think
I played it. Yeah, no wait, I played it for like 3 years, and yet I still don't know this, bro. What am I doing?
So they want to try and invest it. It could be a perfect round.
A nice push onto A.
Nice.
All of them main might be able to catch MRZ here, but Kara.
Very nice backup from Kara.
Flash dodge, and
they're 2 kills going inside of UT. This will be very nice. They could actually win this round. Oh,
had that lurk towards B, but somehow punished by Gordius Maximus, and Frank also finding a kill from somewhere somehow, and they even up the odds.
A little bit sloppy coming in from crit,
now,
but not good.
Guns retrieved. It is a fair 3v3. As Gordius Maximus finds MRZ and brings it down to a 3v2 in favor of Dark Force Freedom. Spike still looking for a way to get onto site. No, in a much more comfortable position. Gordy is stuck in this U-Haul spot. Very low, still fighting Moss. Finally goes down, and it is a 2v2. Somehow our sides have flipped. Spike is on the defense, and our defenders of Dark Forest Freedom, well, they're coming from A main. They're trying to attack onto the site. Have to take down Moss first, though, and it's not going to work out. UT Arlington,
the teamwork, UT. The team freaking work, my gosh.
We just saw a bit of over-aggression, right? And it might have been even a little bit of tunnel vision. As Dark Forest Freedom, when playing that 2v2 retake, they got really cut off in as Maz putting
finally, my gosh.
As the first priority and first player to take contact. It just allowed that opportunity for the second peak, and unfortunately, Dark Forest.
We got 3 more, guys. We got 3 more rounds. We got 3 more rounds, right? We got 3 more rounds in this time. I want to see what the chat's saying. Let's see what the chat's saying right now.
Lead to go
what's going on? What's going on in the chat?
Dark Forest Freedom. Now they it's starting to look a little bit close. 6-3. We'll see if they can finally stem that bleeding that they have been going for, since obviously the start of this game was way more dominant.
And if I'm Dark Force Freedom, I am sweating a little bit, but I'm not that worried just yet. I mean, UT Arlington didn't end the last game with a, you know, 1 to 11 half or something. No, UT Arlington, they still had some rounds on the board. So Dark Force Freedom, they know that their opponent is still good at the game. They have to be wary of that. Of course.
I mean, at this point, would you think? Okay, guys, genuine question. Would you guys think your opponents are good after disrespecting them for like 6 rounds straight? I feel like if that was my team, they would not. I would try to tell them that, and then they just would, and then we just would lose the game after they start off.
As well. Milo, keep jumping.
Oh!
Gonna get stunned and orbital laser.
Ow!
It's not good for Milo, not at the slightest.
For Milo.
Frank will take the opportunity to run straight into U-Haul.
I pay respects to Milo.
Taking advantage of that to break down another orbital laser. And oh my goodness.
Close.
Kills
My
going back and forth.
heart got a little
Trade.
concerned there, but we're all
Seeker's
good.
out. It's a high ultimate round. As Uta, from the flank position, is gonna find 2. It's all down to Crit. Crit's position is kind of out.
Come on, be the hero of your team. Be the hero of your team that they need.
Wings out, finds one and almost finds Crit, but almost finds Uta, but it is gonna be Dark Force Freedom taking back the reins of this game and taking the half. And there you go.
UT Arlington not having a great round to say the least, as Utah's just able to pick up so much dominance from their positioning in shower. You see that snake
so close, bro. Come on.
Dark Force Freedom's gonna win that.
Although good play from DFF. Good game.
Completely stem that.
And you also have to keep in mind the ultimate economy now. I mean, so many ults were invested that round for UT Arlington, but only really 1 for Light. 3 for UT Arlington, 1 for Dark Force Freedom. And UT Arlington still lost. And now they want to be aggressive here, Dark Force Freedom. They have 3 people sent out B to try and look for, you know, some kind of free kill. But if we go straight to A, I mean, Vortox is already onto the site, right?
Bro, this is what I said. You guys need to be watching flank. Watch your flank.
Opportunity to recall, but straight into Yuta's hands.
Oh my god.
Somehow Yuta finds 2.
This is what I said at the beginning when I saw this competition. I said Viper, or at least one of the smokes, or one of the initiators. Sorry, one of Kara or either smokes should be watching flank, because their util is made for taking space.
You know,
creating space for the duelists to take, or gating information. After they gain information, they should just watch flank. I don't really understand. I don't really understand what the point of having 2 smokes is if you're not gonna be watching one of the flank. I mean, Viper is like a pseudo sentinel. Like, come on, just watch that flank. It ain't that hard.
So it's a 1v3 with the judge. So
I mean, that flank has costed him a lot around 6 to be exact. 6.
What's that?
Luckily, it was not. Luckily, it wasn't this round. So
they are not quitters. They're still in this.
I'll take it. I'll take the victory. But like, still.
Oh, we are at the same scoreline that we did see last game at 7-4 at one point. So I guess it'll come down to Dark Force Freedom. Ball's in your court. Will you keep the same scoreline at the half as what you had last game, or will we be getting a little bit closer? And UT Arlington maybe even get a chance to be able to reclaim this series, put it 1-1 as Moss has that ultimate alive.
I'll say this:
see
it's
what
fair.
they can find as they do have that rifle in hand.
Just needs one person to find. But I guess to be fair, their ideas right now when taking space is very good. So I guess that they can leave the flank empty, but again, it would be more wise to leave one of this. I mean, the lurk idea is working though, so.
Still worried about showers, but Courteous does have dimensional drift up, and always use that for information gathering, which would be huge. Going to have that dog straight into smoke, trying to find this Viper, and Vortex runs in, puts on the stun, gets out immediately, but nothing can be done from it. It's a beautifully positioned Viper Spit. It really kills anything that UT Arlington can do in this A main position, especially when playing with someone else. Now Gordius gonna push up with the shorty to try and capitalize on anything, and decides to pull out the dimensional drift. Still spots people towards A, so you know, is worried about that. But it's gonna run straight to B and also spot people there.
Okay,
so,
the info's getting gained.
Dark Force Freedom, they have so much information.
Nice on Moss.
They're gonna bring out the showstopper to try and get something here. Juice takes advantage of it.
Nice on Kera.
Gets
Let's go.
straight through smoke.
Kera,
Meanwhile, though, on the
Kera.
A site, somehow Uta put down to the Viper spin and Kera finds a kill. Now they're gonna go for
No,
this
no,
plant.
oh, nice try, MRZ.
And Frank is
By the
spotted,
way, if I
knows
sound
that
very
they've been
on
spotted,
energy
tries
right
to
now, I
run
need
out
to
with
stay a
the
little
stinger
quiet.
and
My
kill
niece
the
is
planter,
sleeping,
but
so I can't
MRZ,
be too loud.
quick on the uptake, gets
And
off
I'm
the
very
plant,
excited for this game
puts
right now.
that
Just
notion down.
what's going on?
Now
right
it's a 2v4 retake in
now.
favor
Okay,
of
it's
UT
not
Arlington.
6-6, at least 7-5.
No more ultimates on the board for Dark Force Freedom to take advantage of. No guns, really, either. As the spike ticks down. And still, Moss also still has the ultimate. There you go. Has it out now. Not sure if it's going to actually be utilized in any way, shape, or form.
Nice pick, Milo.
Not sure if it
but
needs to be
I don't
utilized in
think
any
that
way,
pick
shape,
will
or form. as
matter
UC
anyway.
Arlington, they're going to go for the round 5 here.
I think we might go for round 3.
Which is
Round 3,
much
sorry,
better
we might
than the
go for it.
last round.
Nice. Nice on. Okay.
There it is, yeah.
Just for
Arlington,
context as
they
well, last
take back
game they went
so much
down
of this
8
half.
to
I mean, they were
4.
6-0
So getting
to
7 and
some.
5 right now is a very much needed improvement. Like that is awesome.
Yeah, the second half of the first half after round 6.
Now,
they
when it comes
came
to
on line,
defense,
only
I
losing
think this
one more down
composition,
the rest
this
of the half,
composition
and see whether or not
really
they're gonna be able
will
to continue that
struggle
streak
on
as
defense
they've been
without
pulling
a
it so
sentinel.
much
But then again, on the other
dominance,
side, they
and
also
Dark
don't have a
Force
sentinel.
Freedom,
They went for double
little bit
smokes,
of
double
this has
sent,
just been them
double
making a little
smokes,
bit of silly
double.
mistakes, but a lot of it
Wait,
has
no, it's the
been
same idea over
players
here.
like
Double
Moss
duelist,
turning
double
on the
senti,
line,
and
now
then just
17 and
double.
9 of really putting forth that dominance real
I'm
quick
mixing my
by the
I'm mixing my
pair,
roles.
bringing into
Double
this next round.
double smokes,
It's
double
interesting.
duelist.
They're gonna be going
There's no
for
sentinel at
this,
all. So once again, same ideas applies. They just need one flank watch.
It has been a while since I've seen this guy.
I mean, to be fair, seeing how the defense round went, you just have to be very aggressive when it comes to just double duelist comps and double duelist comps on defense. Just needs one of your sentinels to be aggressive to be able to take up this to be able to take up
dominant
space.
position. Really just
I mean,
pushed
look at
up
Moss,
into A main.
deep into A short. That's an example of what I'm saying.
A bit of a tag on being long as Crit spots out this, duo smoke pushing up. But still, they don't think of much of it. They think it's a lurk here, and it's gonna punish them if they don't rotate right now. As UC Arlington.
Nice MRZ! MRZ!
Oh my goodness, MRZ somehow finds 3 kills here. And how
All
do
left
you
up to
do
Juice
that,
trying to
MRZ?
get A
Finally.
clutch, but I don't think you'll get the clutch.
Picks up those 3 kills, somehow puts
unfortunately.
UT Arlington in this position of dominance.
Nice!
I'm surprised they had. I mean, there was only 2 people on the site. But UC Arlington, they finally take a pistol. The first time in this series, they have gotten a pistol win, and it is all thanks to MRZ. 3 clean headshots in a row to secure that round. And oh my goodness.
MRZ be putting in the work right now,
As
bro.
of now, it's really MRZ who's been putting this team in those clutch positions where it's so
Agreed, yeah.
necessary. We saw it in round number 3 of the first game when they were on the Omen. This time it's a triple kill coming in from Puka that'll deliver them a nice, successful round. Dark Force Freedom down and likely going to be putting in the equalized spot for the first time all game. That will be the case.
Launching smoke.
I do hope this goes up
That
after
doesn't mean they're
because
not
like
gonna
these
try and get something here.
these
So
two
quick
teams have been
push
fighting
onto the A
super
side.
well.
Worried about
Oh.
maybe a judge in here.
Moss
And
block.
oh my goodness, you
Let's
should be.
go.
Even sends in the Euro clone
My
for it.
goats.
Somehow Yuta though
My
gets this
goats.
right click off. Has the judge in hand, but it is the outlaw through a wall to secure that kill. It
Nice.
is nothing for Dark Force Freedom to do
My
right
goat,
after that.
bro.
It is going to be a clean UT
MRZ, Moss, my goats. My goats, bro. My
goats.
goats right now.
I mean, for the first time, UC Arlington, they find themselves equal
This sounds
to
so
Dark
cringy.
Force
Oh my
Freedom.
gosh. But that was a really beautiful round coming in from Moss. That judge in U-Haul was a very good idea coming in from the side of UT Arlington.
Now they aren't going to
MRZ
invest
on
into the
meanwhile
strategy
also
like
holding
they
down.
do
I
to make sure that they
wasn't
can
paying sorry, I wasn't
play
paying
pretty
attention to the mini map.
solidly.
I
They're
was
not going
so
to give up the
I
lead
think
that they have one straw
where was
out, so
MRZ? Was
I
he
don't
here?
love the
Or
buy,
was he here? I don't
but
know.
I don't think it's terrible. The Guardian and Outlaw are what I'm going to be looking towards as big
Ooh,
game
okay.
changers. Moss with a judge, I would like to see
There
them
should
on
go
a
for
little
sure.
bit
Yeah,
more
there
of an
we go. Sure,
aggressive
sure,
weapon,
that's
but I do
very
understand the
nice.
ideology behind it. Of we want them to get in close. We want them to have that speed to be able to kind
Oh.
of power lift us into
Aggressive
a
push
my
again.
goodness. Look at this B long. It's gonna be a nice sky flash right
Nice.
now. Moss runs in.
Okay, 1-for-1 trade. I'll take it. I'll
1-for-1
take it. Let's
trade.
go. Let's go.
Sky flash straight out, and oh my goodness,
Oh,
it's a
nice
beautiful
try.
share of
Nice try,
headshot.
Kara.
Juice and Milo, though, they're still pushing. I mean, they're still finding things. Well, why is it this close right now? If you are Dark Forest Freedom, you should be doing phenomenal. You should be having such an advantage with those guns, and yet
Crit really needs to play
UT
the
Arlington,
timing.
they find
They're
a
not
way
aware. They
to
don't know.
capitalize on their weaker
They're thinking
buys.
he's CT, but no, he's playing.
They find themselves
Are they
in a
aware of
1v2
this?
retake crit. Last man standing once again. With that outlaw though,
Okay, wait.
could
They
be
went up
a
elbow.
pivotal gun.
They went up elbow. They
Something
don't
that
know.
almost one taps, and it will kill Milo if it hits a body shot, by the way.
Okay, now they know. Now they know.
It'll kill Milo immediately. The only question is, does Crit know where these players are? The obvious answer is no, but can Crit predict this? Milo gonna peek out. Now Crit's gonna look away.
Ooh.
Doesn't think that Juice is playing in the same spot, and Dark Force Freedom, they are gonna take the round, but that's such a punishing win.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dark Force
I agree with.
they're
I
pulling
agree
up
with.
with another one. As it's just a
with
standard
Dolph
game of
here.
Valorant. This time around, it's not going to be like the first half where it was 6 rounds in a row.
Gosh,
Dark Force
I
Freedom.
mean, I agree with the casters.
Now
It
they're
was a
going to
very
have to
punishing
deal with
win.
the fact that there
Not
was
to
a
mention
very,
Crit. If
very,
Crit just
good round
kept
from
his
UT,
angle,
right? They were
just
able
kept,
to
and
not
held
invest
it,
a lot of money, and now they still have
he
a
was ready for one. Also,
plethora of,
that was a little
money
whiffy
to
coming
be
in
able to
from
save up
Juice,
for a
no?
big arsenal in
If Crit
the future
pulled out the
rounds to
bandit
come.
fast
So
enough, I think
possibilities
that would
for
have went.
UT
I think that would have went to
Arlington
UT.
to really take this,
I think that would have went to
game
UT
home,
Arlington, to be
possibly
honest.
even bring us to a map number
Or
3.
I'm sorry,
Dark Force
UTA.
Freedom, if they
I need
win
to
here,
stop saying
though,
his full name.
that's where it's really going to
Team,
become a little bit more
I
volatile.
was thinking
how
Vortex's
the
head.
snowball
My
could present.
gosh.
Dark Force Freedom, though, now they're really scared. They want to play a little more careful. Stop giving UT
Crit.
Oh my goodness!
Crit is. Oh!
Forget what I was saying. A
Crit and-
beautiful shot from Crit, and Vortex somehow through the smoke is gonna
Teamwork, baby.
Teamwork
Teamwork right there.
2 kills. So Dark Force Freedom already on the back foot here somehow.
Nice, Uta.
Uta fighting to equalize the odds, but the spike is somewhere all the way on the B site. Uta on A, and
I mean, now the tempo
position right
shift.
now, it
It's
just
in
is
favor
so
of
strange.
UT right now, and
somehow
Frank.
Uta's on the A site.
And Frank.
Moss is
Oh, Moss,
in a
please.
main.
Moss, okay.
behind
Okay,
Moss is light.
Moss knows. Moss knows.
Spike.
Moss freaking knows.
And then
Okay.
A little bit of
Moss
a sound
freaking
cue
knows.
here. Straight into
Baby,
Moss's
let's
crosshair, all down
go.
to Uta. 45 health. 4 people to take care of. Not even going to be able to get one. A solid round win from UC Arlington, and they are back in this.
It's looking good for UT Arlington as they still have a lot of utility to be able to bring another round on up, right? If they want to play a retake, they're going to have that orbital strike likely going to be online in this round as MRC
My gosh,
only
that was
point away from it, as
good.
well as
Very good.
overdrive going to be on a
Very good
line
round.
realistically at least by next
Should I
round.
break
So
some casting?
they're not going to
No, I don't wanna overshadow my fellow
With how
casters.
much money we do see UT
Cher-
Arlington starting to stockpile.
shout out to
There's
Cherry
a
and
very
Duffy, who
good
are
chance that they're going to be able
who
to
are
make
casting
a
this right
lot
now.
of, a lot of strides.
Love 'em.
in This game number 2.
Dark Forest Freedom, now that they are on the backhand with these
ads, please.
guns, they're going to
Goodness.
really want to prioritize getting these ultimates.
And I don't
as
have
well.
look. I don't have money,
Getting those
but
ultimates
I mean,
online.
also
Maybe
probably
trying to make something happen, but
wouldn't
MRC,
need to
it's
because I
just a
don't
quick
really watch
spam to the
Twitch
smoke, and that's
often.
all
I
it
only
really
watch
takes.
Twitch when-
Milo now with the showstopper out.
Oh,
finds the kill
Milo,
onto
very
MRC,
nice with that ult.
Picks up a gun. And the spike starts to go down now. Oh my
Very nice,
goodness, a
Kurt.
crit.
Sorry, crit.
Looked kind of bad there, but Guardians Maximus does not have the weaponry to put down
But
crit
at
immediately,
least now they
so
get
it's
the
gonna be a little
Red.
bit hard now. And Frank gonna try and take the cleanup there. Try and even grab the Vandal. Maybe a little bit greedy. As Vortex runs through.
The
Finds
ult.
2
Care.
kills, all up to Anne Frank. Does have the orbital strike like he said. To throw it, but Spike still. Plenty of time to
I
go
feel
for
like
the defuse.
I think if it's anyone, and Frank can
gotta
pull
be a
up
little
1v2.
faster. You gotta get this
Nice,
kill. A nice
Moss.
one headshot, but reloads on the peak.
Correction.
And it's
I
not
should not
gonna be
doubt my
good.
guilt.
Moss picks up that kill, and UT Arlington takes the lead.
UT Arlington starting to seem like Dark Forest Freedom. They're gonna need a miracle round if they want to be able to get back on into this. You gotta imagine the
Yeah,
mentality
5
of these players.
no,
is
sorry,
starting
4
to
to
go
1 right
down
now.
in the depths. As this is now
4 to
4 to
1?
1 on the half, not
4 to
looking
1?
good by any means
Right now? That's crazy.
at all. As Dark Forest Freedom, we've seen them going for a little bit of some aggressive plays, but unfortunately, they've just been snuffed out each and every time. So, Dark Forest, how can they come back? Realistically, we're going to be looking towards like some kind of set play that they have been relatively good at before when it was their defensive side. On the attack, this is where it gets a little bit spicy. Bind is a very interesting map to play attack on, and
Utah playing around this Viper's wall and somehow picks up 2 kills. This is not even your Viper's wall. I don't know how you're doing this, but
I mean,
tries to take the aggressive push.
Utah is that smart, I guess.
I mean, hey, this
Utah's
is why you
that
want
smart.
your Viper on lurk, you know.
We use that wall, by the way. We use that wall in Premiere. So I'm scared. I'm scared right now. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared.
Has found the value that they were looking for. Now, Dark Force Freedom with the spike down in a nice, well, was 4v3. Kara equalizing the odds. Now it is a 3v3. Seeker's out, though.
Oh, crit.
Knows exactly where everybody is, and crit takes advantage of the orbital strike, finds the double.
Oh, the molly missed. Man, that molly's far away.
Like,
dang.
Oh my goodness. Doesn't even get to step out of the smoke, and UT Arlington, they find their way back.
Oh my goodness, UT, let's
Brett is just
go.
able to light up the kill feed, and it certainly does show why this team is here in this grand finals. I'd expected this game to go to 3 maps, as we've been seeing it so consistently throughout the grind. GG. And it does seem that we are going to be going there.
I think
neither of these teams.
Number 13.
Sorry,
this is
but on this defense
14,
side of
14, 13. They went to only 2 maps because
and if I'm Dark
I don't know what happened. Like between Donald and Critters, Donald and Critters versus Hydra was 13, 14 was.
I don't think the spy is
Trixfluence. Actually, fun fact, Trixfluence went down 2-13 in the semis. So I don't know what happened to them. They were a very dominant team last time. Oh no! Oh!
Even popping the ultimate here, and that's
R.I.P. Aaron Frank.
UT Arlington, they are not taking any prisoners. They are just running through. They are just killing everybody. It's looking to be a flawless this round. Maybe not.
Nope.
As Milo finally finds the first kill of the round, picks up a Vandal.
Oh.
Finds a second, spots out a third, knows the position of...
I'm kind of scared. But the spike's not done yet, so it's all good. It's all good.
Still, not looking too bad on health. A little bit tagged, but nothing you can't work with.
True.
The greatest challenge here is getting the spike back and gonna peek straight.
Nice one, crit.
It's a team ace for UT Arlington as they find themselves at 11. And Dark Force Freedom crumbles.
I'm still waiting. I don't know.
It's not looking good by any means necessary, but this is going to be the round that if you're going to win any, this would be it. This is
so basically, if UT does win this, that means they basically just won their map pick.
This is where your backs are as far against the wall as possible.
I mean, if you pick the map, if you win it, then yeah, that's expected.
If so, that's where it does certainly get a little bit more desperate by a pretty wide margin. Now, there's going to be a couple ults that you are going to have to deal with, but it doesn't seem like UT Arlington has any real plans to invest into them early on, as that overdrive might not get pulled out, as the Vandal did get bought up for Moss. Obviously, they do have the currency to be able to really
Moss right now is just on the tear. I just noticed that right now. 24 kills. 24 kills and 12 deaths.
Just so nice. The refract will get used after dropping into the TP to gain a little bit of space. However, a lot of this Dark Force Freedom squad is stacked up.
Oh, it's a high-low.
Not really taking any.
If Utah peeks this, he's dead. Yeah.
Utah gonna peek straight into 2 people here. And I hate Utah's been known for those nice dark kills, but just a little bit of waiting and patience and
oh no, my gosh, your team's Maximus. No.
Dark Force Freedom, I mean, hey, they bang their way onto the A side off that diversion.
Like, Kara playing around the smokes. I want to see this. Nice.
Well, hopefully they get
nice
the spike down here. Moss with the overdrive, as you said, runs straight into the shower, finds 1 kill, and Kara able to punish Juice here on the plant. Spike is down, and Anfrig is so low. All it takes is Kara to walk out and hit this, and now Gertie
again, it was the same it's the same case, but last time was Utah, right? Utah with the Viper wall.
Spots out 1, knows where 1 is. He knows where the last person standing is. Gonna use the flash. Try to take the read off of himself.
Nice
it's a nice headshot to put Dark Force Freedom back in it. A 1v2 for Gertius Maximus. Dark Force Freedom show they are not done fighting yet. Did he drop his gun?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Here's the replay.
Ideally,
we'll see if he did drop his gun.
Nice play here from Gertius. Knows exactly where that player is.
Nope, he didn't. He did not drop his gun.
He dropped his gun.
That would be unfortunate, but they are at the point where they need to fully invest up into every single round possible. If you're not, then you're going down match point. There's not really a whole world to be able to spend,
because I'm back from this, because like this DFF is still a very strong team. Ooh, done some 20 HP, and Moss does get
yeah,
taken
but Yuta's the one
out.
who capitalizes on it. Moss goes down, and Vortex is so low. So in response, UC Arlington
very nice 2K for the side of UTA.
It works out.
But they're already on the B side, so this is basically
all in exchange.
we just flip sides, guys.
We're
flipping sides.
Spike goes down now.
We're now attacking.
For Dark Forest Freedom, they have Orbital Laser and they have the Showstopper up. So they're not too worried about defending the Spike as long as they don't die first. Quite aggressive position here. Gonna be able to get one, but goes down to crit. Has a lot of damage done though. Gordius Maxima still in the game, still able to contribute. ZMRZ goes down.
Enemy remaining.
All
nice try.
on the hands of Crit, and Crit
all good, all good. Nice try, brothers. Nice try.
Dark Force Freedom hit their double digits as well.
Yeah, they're starting to pull themselves back up by the bootstraps as they find 2 in a row. It's really giving off the same energy as the last half, where
I mean, I think instead of it could be a 2-0, but we could go into overtime.
And that comeback starts to mount. This is 2 now, and they continue it.
If they do get this comeback,
Freedom, they were pushed against the wall. They were down, and it was 11 rounds.
I mean, it's like
where they need to be.
They're just pulling on each other. Like it's a very weird game of tug of war in this game right now. Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! It's just a mosh pit of bodies, and a main, and somehow it goes in Dark Forest Freedom's favor. Gertie is picking up 2 in the haze. Somehow, somewhere, in UT Arlington, they find themselves in a bit of a weird position where they know they still have sites safe, but they've lost 2 of their players. Now the smoke's still gonna go both down on B. Instantly, Moss turns back. The crit still playing on the site. Gonna be able to get 1, and Moss right there to back him up. Moss getting 2 now. It's just a 1v1 on B, and it's a weird run on to the B side. But Moss is playing out.
It's gonna be match point for our team. Let's go.
Picks up all 3 kills that were going to be on this B side. Now it's really down to Gordius Maximus, the top frag for Dark Forest Freedom as well. Taking that TP all the way to A side to have the flank after making so much noise in hookah. It's a good play.
30
I
seconds.
accidentally took out one of I accidentally opened up a wound. Yeah.
So far, it's looking like a no. Somehow Gordius gets onto the site. Spots out Vortex. Spots out Moss, and he gets both kills, and he clutches the round. Once again, Gordius Maximus is the person who will bring Dark Forest Freedom to a tie.
I can't even speak anymore.
Oh my god, beautiful.
I'm just left speechless. I'm absolutely just left speechless. Why?
Just putting up dominant numbers. Gordius Maximus really coming alive as they've reached double, or I guess 20 kills. And the rest of the team following in suit, right? I'd like to see these ultimates now get invested. You have Light, who's going to have that orbital strike available, and I think that's really likely going to be dropped onto the A site. Maybe put it up
3 ults, and our Neon is 3 ults away.
If they're able to get an audio cue on the noise of everyone bunched up over there. As the rocket comes out,
Showstopper right out. Oh my goodness, Showstopper finds 2. Dark Forest Freedom.
This could be it. This could be
better than right now, but the orbital laser stops the plant. A Viper Pit in return to secure it right after, and a Molly invested to make sure nobody walks up. No sneaky business. No, a Molly to try and stop the plant once again, but the plant, Dark Forest Freedom, they read it well, they know. And Gordius Maximus has the off angle. It shuts down this flank from crit.
I could be actually co-streaming only. I could actually be only co-streaming one map right now.
Point is a 5-2, and UT Arlington, I don't think they even want to consider it. They kind of want to just save. Crit, Moss, the only person standing left for UT Arlington, runs all the way to the B side. That Soul Vandal. And even if UT Arlington somehow have a good bye next round, Dark Force Freedom, they still have Dimensional Drift. They still have Orbital Strike. They have so much utility to try and win match point. They're even chasing Moss down, I mean.
I mean, at least I'll say this. At least he gets an exit frag. Nice one, Moss.
Okay, Moss
gets 2.
giving up a couple, but we are now 1 round away from either this series ending and Dark Forest Freedom becoming the champions of the grind GG number 15, or UT Arlington brings it into relegation.
I was gonna say if we had a 2-time champion. I was gonna say if we ever had a 2-time champion, but I didn't realize Bruce.
Fancy words.
Yeah, they got a lot of ultimates available, right? If I'm looking towards Gertie's Maximus and Light, these two can be absolutely
Neon ult is active in 1 kill, so they just need to give Moss a kill. I mean, get Moss a kill, or at least 1 ult orb.
Won't take the damage, but their opponent will.
Did we not check it? Okay, Yoru checks it. The judge.
Oh, this is the first shot, but does get the second. Vortex finds the train onto Juice, and Milo somehow gets an 8 kill onto Moss. 2v2, a 2-4-2 trade. As MRZ.
Come on, Spike's down. Just
standing here waiting for
anything, guys.
Spike is still in
what other uses do we have available? We have the Seekers. Like, we can use the Seekers to get
they're still scared
info.
that somebody might be coming from behind them. Meanwhile, Vortex beautifully staying on the A side here just to try and hold it down. It's so tense for both teams. UT Arlington especially need this round if they want to stay alive. They're gonna make some sound, bait out that Brim smoke, because Brim is the only smokes left on the side of Dark Forest Freedom. So bait out that Brim smoke as early as possible.
Vortex, get at least 1 pick. Vortex, come on.
Early shoot though, because he spots Guardius Maximus. Now they know Vortex is here.
No.
Big line doesn't manage to dodge it, and Guardius Maximus gonna take the kill.
This is it.
Somehow already on the
The
side.
tail has been finally weaved.
But it's a little bit.
And the tail is tragic. A tragic tail being weaved once again for UT Arlington, and they will be going out
and in the game.
And they will be going back into 2nd place, just like how they did it again and again.
Already, and it's just too bad. As Dark Forest Freedom, they don't only win Bind, but they win the entire tournament. And they are the Grind GG number 15 tournament winners. I mean, look at this replay. Honestly, I thought this match could go either way. It was really close towards the end. You had Dark Forest Freedom with that 0-6 start, which was pretty amazing, honestly. To have 6 rounds in a row, that solid. Almost have Moss, though, come here.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me.
You'll see him
I root for this team because I know.
Clutch 3 times. You'll see him
because I know this team. This team was a very good team the last time I saw them against Roosevelt. I think it was the grind number 9, something like that.
Force Freedom 6 win, but UT Arlington they start falling back somehow. Especially in the face of
it's like
whatever that is. You know, running through.
No, 6 weeks ago.
UT Arlington.
My math's not mathing.
Time at 6-3, 7-3. They finally start going on that, pseudo win streak, just dropping only the save round. And finally win their first pistol of the entire match. On the backhands of MRZ. Capitalize off of it to even up the numbers. And right here, this is where they take the lead. And finally, I mean, you see Dark Forest Freedom put up that fight. They somehow dropped that round, but ultimately, Gertius, with not just 1, but 2 pretty pivotal clutch moments here, not only takes Dark Forest Freedom back.
Like, this was a very close game. I commend UTA for trying their best to at least come back into the map. So I'll say it. It was a very nice attempt, but unfortunately they do go back down to 2nd place. They go down. But look at this KDA. I wanna point out MRZ. MRZ had so much impact. I think both Brimstones, and Frank and MRZ, they had a lot of impact as Brimstone, especially. Creed and Utah also have a lot of impact, but I want to point out Moss. Like,
a lot of numbers as it was 11-8 at one point, but unfortunately,
Moss drops 30 kills on a game they lost 13-11. Like, UT Arlington, you guys have an amazing team. Keep this team. Like, all of them are firing all cylinders. Same for DFF. Like, all of them are firing on all cylinders. Juice, love you, my friend. You are an amazing player. All of you guys played really well, and I just commend them for a very nice game of Valorant.
They had phenomenal ults, and I wasn't expecting that this Neon pick would be able to be forced well.
I don't know if I'm gonna end the stream right now.
I did take it and
stream more.
Play the meta, but they played well.
Gonna board anyway.
Wonderful showing from both teams, and once again, I was Dolphy. I was one of your casters tonight, joined by Cherry. We had our observers, Anton and Gamer Wins. Shout out to them. They are here like every week. And yeah, any closing words, Cherry, for this phenomenal gameplay we just witnessed?
Yeah, congratulations once more to Dark Forest Esports, completely dominating another one of these grind GGs with a 13-5, 13-11. They pulled out on top in the end. But that is going to be it from us here at the Grind GG. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to our phenomenal production team behind the scenes. That includes Anton and Dolphy Vix on... No, that's the caster. Oh man, I got named.
Anton and
Gamer
Wins
yes.
on production. Have a good night, everyone.
Well, that was a very good game. Anyways, that's it gonna be from me. My name is Mino, the Variety Gamers IGL. I'll see you